Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I say, welcome to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. I'm Dante Payne, and it's going down on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Today's July 7th. We are out of the heat wave, which is for now, but it might kick back up because it always kick up middle of summer and all that. But we are back. We got a lot of things that happen in the NBA. Surprise trades, blockbuster signings, we got it all here on Drag Sports Live. But those who are new to Drag Sports Live, this is not just your typical podcast. This is your podcast of sports and music. So let's get it cracking in Drag Sports Live. Let's kick our show out right. We got Peyton Harris survived here on Drag Sports Live. Check it out, y'all.
What's with all this time? The world rotates as I fall behind change. What's with all this change? Years gone by, but I've stayed the same. Fear. What's with all this fear? Will I push back? But it always stays here at pace. How can I keep this pace? The damage done is now taking shape. Inside of this circle there are no corners to hide. Every line I follow leads me back inside. Inside of this circle there are no corners to hide. Every line I follow leads me back inside. And gravity pulls me from my center every time. Gravity pulls me from my center every time. Inside of this circle there are no corners to hide. Every line I follow leads me back inside. And gravity pulls me from my center every time. Gravity pulls me from my center every time.
Welcome back to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. That last song you heard was Alan Stone that we just heard. Circles is the name of that song. So be sure to check out any of these artists on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, wherever you get your music at. Check out these artists, and if you are an artist and you want your music to be heard, send me your music link to where I can get your music at on Dragon Jump Pro on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, Instagram, Facebook. And you can also email me at dragonjumppro@gmail.com, because it's about to go down, yes. So, Ohtani snaps a slump and achieves a rare fleet at the plate. Ohtani's into a prolonged balance slump that he can put to rest in his last game. The superstar had a day at the plate. On Saturday, this day only happens 3 times since 1909. But Ohtani went 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs in the Dodgers 5-3 win over the Milwaukee Brewers. Now, it may seem like that was common, but that in 5 plate appearances, Ohtani had a home run, a triple, 2 walks, was hit by a pitch, and also wrestled a stolen base. So he was having a field day. But like I said, the last player to do that was Milwaukee Brewers' Christian Yelich, June 1st, 2019, against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And the first person was Burt Daniels of the New York Highlanders against the Chicago White Sox, July 8th, 1910. So, only 3 people was able to do that. Hey. And then before last Saturday, it was also Jackie Robinson, July 16th, 1953. Ohtani also struck out 6 at-bats Thursday and Friday and was 1 of 12 in his previous 3 games coming off into Saturday. So, he was 0 for 5 on Friday, which was his 30th birthday, by the way, too. Changed that on Saturday. Ben Rice becomes the first Yankee rookie with a 3-homer game. That rarely happens. The anticipation was swelling for Ben Rice emerging from New York Yankees dugout. And they blew out the Reds in that game, 14-4. So that's That's good. First rookie in a while with 3 home runs. Twins Jose Morano ties MLB record with 12 straight hits, but that broke. It started at 12. He needed only one more to break the record, but that ended. So that's cool. Bobby Cox was given an ovation in a rare visit to Braves Park. The Hall of Fame manager Bobby Cox made a rare visit. He was there. Cox was hospitalized in 2019 following a stroke. Sneaker, who became the manager in 2016, led Atlanta to the 2021 World Series championship, has remained close with Cox and often visit his former boss. Cox visits the Braves clubhouse before the game, so it's awesome to see him there at the game. Padres put Yu Darvish on the restricted list due to a family matter. Yeah, he's dealing with a personal matter involving his family member, so there's no timetable for his return, but he is also on the injury list for the second time this season with a groin strain, and was tentative to be scheduled to be activated June 25th and start against Washington, but developed elbow inflammation and remained on IL. He's 4-3 right now with a 3.2 ERA and 11 starts. Julio Rodriguez. X's Mariners lost with quad discomfort, so the center field was removed from Saturday's game against the Toronto Blue Jays in the first inning because of discomfort in his quadriceps, which is not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling at all, especially when you get that tightness going on there and you don't feel right, or every time you walk and step you feel everything surging. Nah, that ain't a good feeling. Not at all. Not at all. Rangers left fielder Wyatt Langford, rookie, gets first cycle of 2024. He's the 11th Ranger to hit a cycle since 2017. Carlos Gomez, first Ranger rookie since Edible McDowell in 1985, and the 15th rookie since 1958. So he gets that home run derby this year for the All-Star break. Will be altered, so it'll be 8 hitters. The top 4 advance, 40 pitches, 3 minutes. The tiebreak, like longest home run hit, would be the tiebreaker. Anything that's not a home run would be considered an out. It's just basically to try to slow down the frantic part, make it more relaxed, I guess. That was the whole point of them changing the home run derby this year. So we'll see how that goes and where it goes for that. I give you more on that, but All-Star break is getting ready to come up. I know trade deadline is getting ready to come up as well, so we'll see what teams will do either on trade deadline or up to. There's always been a couple of trades happening thus far, but we'll see what they do in that thing. Astros infielder Jose Altuve ejected in the victory, which this is his second time being ejected in the game, but it was something that the call didn't like, and told you these umpires not playing with y'all this year. You out of here. We seen Eric Judge get ejected. We seen Bryce Harper get ejected. We seen managers get tossed with the quickness. They ain't taking no bull. Or as Shannon Sharp said, they ain't taking no bull jive. So I'm just gonna play my game. If y'all call whoever call, I'm gonna let my manager handle it, and I'm gonna go to the bench. I ain't gonna even I'm gonna keep it moving. That's how I'm doing. I'm just keep it moving. Cause that's crazy. Like, most definitely crazy. I will keep it moving. Mariners. Right-hand pitcher Luis Castillo pinch hit for Mitch Garver, who's injured. Brewers hit 5 grand slams in an 8-game span, so they was going on a. They had 5 grand slams in that 8-game span, which is crazy. They also acquired right-hand pitcher Aaron Krabbe from the Rays. Gave cash consideration and a prospect to acquire him, but got him from the Rays, which is pretty crazy. Mets outfielder Brandon Nimmo sits out win over Nationals after fainting in hotel. So we gonna have you just take a break, just sit down, relax. We got this. Harrison Bader of the Mets is a day-to-day injury from crashing into the outfield wall. You know, that wall can sometimes be treacherous. It can be dangerous sometimes. Like, you crash right into the wall and boom, oh, my ribs. Depending on how you crash into it, because some people jump right into it to catch that ball to steal that home run. So it just depends. Twins third baseman Royce Lewis exes versus the Tigers with groin tightness, which is another common injury that happens in the MLB. Yeah, definitely move. Johnny Cueto opts out of the minor league contract with the Rangers, so now he's a free agent. Blue Jays infield Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is on 10-day IL with a sprained left knee. D-backs plays left-hand pitcher Jordan Montgomery on IL. He also has a knee injury. Tigers right-hand pitcher Casey Mize is on IL with a hamstring injury. Marlins 2 designated for assignment Tim Anderson, who was struggling with this season, trying to make a comeback, but since he's been traded from the White Sox, he's been kind of struggling. So they designated him. He will now be a free agent. He might go to the minor league. He might get picked up again, but we'll see. Former pitcher Andrew Miller was hired as the MLB players assistant, and ex-Marlins Kim Neg hired as Athletes Unlimited senior advisor. So that's what's going on thus far with that. But it's been heavy taking a look at standings. So Cubs did win the other day against the Angels 5-1, but the Angels was not going, so on the 6th the Angels beat them 7-0. White Sox won the other day against the Marlins. We got more games action today, so White Sox continue their game series against the Marlins today. Angels and the Cubs, that's at 12:40 and 1:20 Central. At least both those teams is not home, so that's good for me because we also got NASCAR going on around right now in Chicago, downtown. All the festivities started at 9 this morning, so if you're going downtown, be sure you take an alternate route because you ain't going straight through downtown. New York Mets take on Pittsburgh today. Phillies take on Atlanta. And then St. Louis taking on Washington. Detroit taking on Cincinnati. San Francisco taking on Cleveland. Houston taking on Minnesota. There's a lot of games that's going on currently right now. Well, that's scheduled to play today. Burn forbid, weather conditions and all that. But that's what's going on. In the standings, we got the Orioles, who hasn't really been at the top of the leaderboard, but they're sitting at the top of the leaderboard with 56 and 33 wins, followed by the Yankees and the Boston Red Sox right behind them, followed by the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays and Toronto Blue Jays. The Guardians are sitting nice in the American League Central at 55 and 32, with the Twins 50 and 39. White Sox sitting at the bottom, 26 and 65. In the American League West, the Mariners sit there at top. Again, I see teams that I'm not used to seeing at the top right now in their prospective conference. They sitting at 49-42. Nationals got the Phillies sitting 58-31, followed by the Braves at 48-39. New York Mets 43-44. In the Central, NL League Central, Brewers sitting nice and comfortable in first place, 52-38. Cardinals 46-42. And then if you look at the Central, it would be a nice battle because Pittsburgh Pirates is 42-46, Cincinnati Reds is 42-47, Cubs 41-49. So keep a lookout for that race. Reds are on a 2-game losing streak, and so are the Brewers. So we'll keep a lookout. Shifting might be changing in that sooner or later. Dodgers in the NL West, sitting at 55-35 in first place currently. There, San Diego Padres 49-44. Arizona D-backs and San Francisco Giants respectively 44-45. And the Giants is 44-46. So Rockies sitting at the bottom of the stupid pole, but the White Sox is the only team that doesn't have wins in the 30s digits yet. Well on their way to a 100-game losing season. We might see another manager change. I don't know, but definitely going down. Definitely going down. But I got some more music coming for you here on Dragon Sports Live. After that music break, we're gonna talk NFL because it's about to go down. Training camps is starting up for some teams. We got the Bears featuring the Hall of Fame to kick off the preseason game, which let you know that football is back. That's less than 30 days away now. So, because we already at July 7th. Yeah, that's less than 30 days away. I'll let y'all know what's going on with that feat. More news. But right now, we got Sorry, Nothing's New by Odd Henry here on Dragon Sports Live, y'all. Check it out, Odd Henry. Something's new.
Told you don't fall in love with me cause I'm not good for you. You waited a long, long time, but still I'll never be enough for you. But I keep calling you back, yeah. I can't keep crawling back to you, I feel so stupid. You give me everything and you and I'll abuse it. And sorry's nothing new. Trying to change, my feelings rearrange. My heart is in a different kind of slang. You know that I'm broken in a way. Cause I'm in love and I'm in pain, yeah. I can't admit it, I'm toxic but I'm working through it. I hurt you cause I'm always hurting, I ain't mean to do it. I looked you in your eyes and lied when you already knew it. I told myself that I'ma change, but I never do it, yeah. Cause I get lost, it get dark on this side. Broken into pieces, but I swear that I'm fine, no. If I break your heart, I'm sorry I ain't liable. Told you not to fall in love, but you still wanna try it though. If this for us and no one else, swear I've been a hypocrite betraying how I felt. Can't find no love like this nowhere else. Probably had to live to love myself, that's the lies that I would tell. Told you don't fall in love with me cause I'm not good for you. You wait a long, long time, but still I'll never be enough for you. But I keep calling you back, yeah. I can't keep crawling back to you, I feel so stupid. You give me everything and you and I'll abuse it. And sorry's nothing new. Trying to change, my feelings rearrange. My heart is in a different kind of slang. You know that I'm broken in a way. 'Cause I'm in love and I'm in pain, yeah, yeah.
Shorty wanna come over, she like to let me fuck her. Go high.
Clothes everywhere, socks hanging out the drawer. Tennis shoes and empty beer cans, pictures of what I have did. Tell them how we backslid, life gave me a fat fist. Case of a basket, son of a damn bitch. The past is going backwards and I need a new direction. See my thoughts cause me panic, yes I am on distraction. Leaking out of passion, versus separation. Constant meditation, praying for a blessing. Started to be selfish, I needed another habit. 9 to 5 sorta crappy while my bills about to lap me. Since the album ended, happening and depression tried to grab me. This life that I'm going in slow motion at a fast speed. Too analytical, new heights are critical. Start to hate what I love to do and know I'm not in love with you. How the hell I get here is something that I've been new. You can never be me, I've already been you. Negroes on top of the impression that it's nothing they don't know. See, ignorance is blissful and he got a fistful. Drinking from the untainted water and it's cool. See, God gon' take care of every baby and these fools want nothing out of life, so they're my perfect examples. I do nothing about anything, believing in anything. And if she got a poster, she can probably get it, man. But get knee deep, it's hitting my waistline. And if it ain't about money, you about to waste my time. So give my man your private stock and all of your house wine. We ain't never had much, so I want everything all the time. If she let me get inside, it's no corners, I'm in and out. And though it feels good, it's the low on the pulling now. Found out he had AIDS today, he'll deny to his dying day. And walk around his bitch like ain't a thing that he needs to change. Why?
I have been crying out. I don't think they heard me yet. The voice of us, they don't mean much. It's not up for discussion yet.
The answer to the question is not up for discussion. And hell no, I don't know it to you to tell you nothing. Certain issues get touchy, don't touch me, frisk. Certain things I shouldn't say, I still say them. Risk, put it in a pot and then I stir it. Whisk, making everything out of not a thing I've done it. Shit, I've been standing here for hours, the world will be going in seconds. Oh my goodness, getting hot in this bitch, my arms are sweating. Jealousy, remember me and threat to diva till you eat. Let your mind fill up with some comments you should probably keep. Motivation for a beat, they trying to catch me when I'm asleep. But I keep my eyes open like it's hell for me to blink. Make a day seem like a week and soak your boat until you sink. What's a tire to a screech and what's a blunt without the leak? Can't use your legs without your feet. You keep it cold, I got the heat. I'm needing you, you needing me. Somebody else to beat the sleep right now.
Yes, I have been crying out. I don't think they heard me yet. The voice of us, they don't mean much. It's not up for discussion yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. We got exciting, well, exciting preseason for the players that's active. One player who once he get on the team, he got to serve a 6-game ban. Ex-49ers star safety Tyshawn Gibson Sr. is banned 6 games for PEDs. So he's currently a free agent right now, but once he get on the team, I think he won't be able to play for 6 games, depending on whatever that is. So we'll see how that goes. Patriots give linebacker Jelani Tavani a 3-year extension. It's worth $15 million, but with incentives, it can be worth $21 million. So that's a good. And he's a star linebacker who's doing well with the Patriots, and they decided to give him Give him that bump and give him that extension. 49ers running back Christian McCaffrey marries model Olivia Culpo. Congratulations on them on that. The Buffalo Bills, they're going to enter training camp with question marks at wide receiver, since Josh Allen's top target is now a Texan. He's basically going to see what his receiver, because his top target was Stephon Diggs. But like I said, he's now a Texan. So we'll see what that goes, how Bill would utilize his receiving core. Who's going to be Josh Allen's favorite target? Or is Josh Allen going to decide to just pick up the ball, hold it, and run? So those are questions that we're going to have as, going into training camp. Especially if they're John Gruden loses reconsideration bid in NFL lawsuit. So I guess it's on to the next. That was apparently in a walking boot. He had a sprained right foot, but he's now out that walking boot. And I think that's the same leg that he had the dislocation. Yeah, it's the same leg. It's the right when he had the dislocated ankle fibula fracture thing. Yeah, it's in that same leg. So it's probably expected for him to have a sprain. No telling how he got the sprain or if he got it during mini camp, but it happens. It does happen. Defensive back John Johnson III returns to the Rams after agreeing on terms. So he came back, and came back in 2023, but he was a free agent, and he decided he's going to stay with the Rams, where it all begins, where it all started. Because they did draft him, and I'll stay with the team to draft me too if I could. If I could. If I was in the league, if I could, I would. But I'm not in the league. I'm just the guy who reported and give you news about the league. So we'll get that. Sad day. Ex-coach defensive lineman Daniel Murrow is arrested after missing son found safe. Murrow was arrested Wednesday along with his wife Tristan after their 14-year-old son, who'd been reported missing 2 weeks earlier, was found at their home in Lockport, Indiana. The arrest was made by Indiana State Police. Executed search warrant, and Murrow faces charges of domestic battery, a misdemeanor, obstruction of justice, and a felony. So it sucks to see that former NFL players, they've been going nutty as of late. Some of them issues, like if y'all, for instance, Antonio Brown, the antics that he did when he was with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, took off his shirt, threw everything, and just ran to the locker room. And he ain't been picked up by another team since. So it's like, basically, you're done. You're going to have to retire. You're done. Stuff like that. But, yeah, it's crazy when you look at that. And it's also saddening to hear that Vikings rookie Kyrie Jackson and 2 former college football players were killed in a car accident overnight in Maryland, according to the Maryland State Police. Jackson was 24 and he just was drafted by the Vikings, so it's saddened. Like, my condolences go out to the 3 players that died in that car accident. It was also a 3-car crash that occurred at like 3:11 a.m. So like I said, my condolences go out to them. And it sucks because he don't even get to start. Like, they just started training camp. Like I say, he was just recently drafted by the Vikings, so they don't even get to start. He don't even get to start training camp. And like I said, condolences go out to the family. Hope all gets all better. Yeah, hope all is well. Which kind of sucks with that, but yeah, that's what's going on with that. In other news, the state of the QB room, basically who will be the backup for Derek Carr and the Saints. That's going to be an uphill battle. So right now, New Orleans began training camp in late July. You got quarterbacks Jake Haener, who y'all took in 2023, 4th round pick. Spencer Rattler, who was a 5th round pick this year, will battle to back up Derek Carr, which is a spot that was vacated when Jameis Winston signed with the Browns in March. So now you got an uphill battle on that. The Saints took an unusual approach to building their quarterback room this year by selecting Rattler just a year after taking Haener, which is crazy, with a mid-round pick. So the teams also got they also selected Nick DePrima during free agency. So it's like Peterman was teammates with Carr when he was with Oakland, but from the sounds of it, he's going to be the 3rd string quarterback, and the rookie and 2nd year quarterback will be the backup. So, like, it's also a role reversal for the team that only selected 2 primary quarterbacks in the draft in the Drew Brees era from 2006 to 2020. They drafted 3 quarterbacks since Brees retired. And that's according to Ian Book, including Ian Book in 2021. So we'll see how that goes. I just was kind of glad that the Bears got rid of Nick Peterman. No offense, but I was just glad that they got rid of him because, yeah, he wasn't a good fit for the Bears, not at all. Even when Justin Fields got hurt, he was not a good fit. That's why Tyson Bagent had took over and it was done deal then. But yeah, he wasn't a good fit at all for them. So I was just like, okay. But we'll see. It's a high night life for us. Now, I'm going to give y'all some more music here on Dragon Sports Live. Then we going to chop it up with a lot that's going on in the NBA. We got trades happening, free agent signings, people staying put, and more coming up on Dragon Sports Live. But I have Corey Brownie, He Made It in You, coming up on Dragon Sports Live. Let's check it out, y'all.
What if God made a star that shines so bright that the heavens and all its beauty couldn't contain its light? What if God made a cure for all disease, that with just one look into your eyes all illness would cease? Well, He made it in you. He made it in you. He made it in you. What if God made a place of serenity to find find it would bring peace to all uncertainty. And what if God made a love so humbling that one would give up all they have to chase after what they believe? Well, they made it in you. He 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 made it in you. What if God made
Flash in his face like a nigga took a picture. Like a profile picture. But it ain't gon' miss ya. Glock with a switch and it ain't gon' miss ya. Flash in his face like a nigga took a picture. Body in a box like a profile picture. You can run, but this Glock ain't gon' miss ya. That bitch got a switch and it glitch when it hit ya. Twin Glocks, that bitch got a sister. Headshot, got a drop on that nigga. 12 hot, spin a block on that nigga. Red dot, leave him slump like it's Twister. I pull up, nigga, this that get back. Nigga, get your shit splat. 21 to his face, he got blackjack. Yeah, he won, but he done face mismatch. And I be ballin', shorty, I be ballin'. Hoes on my dick, they study callin'. And shorty suckin' dick, why you keep on callin'? Shorty suckin' dick, man, why you keep on callin'? I slid out no Uber, now she walkin'. Phone up on triggers, so let's get the sparkin'. Shells droppin', bodies droppin'. Yo, main bitch, she toxic. She hit me for a ride, bitch, hoppin'. Dick in her mouth, she sloppin'. Now shorty tryna kiss, bitch, stop it. I only want the neck so tight. Red dot on his ass, I ain't talking Levi's. Nigga, I ain't talking Levi's. Spillin' stretch his ass like a hatchet's ass. Now his body goes, he can't testify. Reload, shoot a nigga 9 times. Free throws, shoot it at that foul line. One shot, nigga, let a nigga soul cry. 2 shots, leave him wet like he bad. Flash in his face like a nigga took a picture. Body in a box like a profile picture. You can run, but this Glock ain't gon' miss you. That bitch got a switch and it glitch when it hit ya. Twin Glocks, that bitch got a sister. Headshot, got a drop on that nigga. 12 high, spin a block on that nigga. Red dot, leave him slump like it's Twister. Flash in his face like a nigga took a picture. Body in a box like a profile picture. You can run, but this Glock ain't gon' miss you. That bitch got a switch and it glitch when it hit ya. Twin Glocks, that bitch got a sister. Headshot, got a drop on that nigga. 12 high, spin a block on that nigga. Red dot, leave him slump like it's Twister.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. That last song you heard was Where Y'all Hit, featuring, well, famous Vito. Check it out. It's been a wild week since last Sunday, which opened up free agency. Very wild week. We got Chris Paul signing with the Spurs. He taking a 1-year deal worth $11 million. On top of that, the Spurs also just got Harrison Barnes with a 3-team sign and trade deal. So Harrison Barnes is going to the Spurs. So you're going to be joining Wemby, Chris Paul, Sohan, and now y'all got Harrison Barnes. Give y'all more veteran presence. On top of that, in that 3-team deal, DeMar DeRozan, who got a 3-year, $74 million deal, is heading to the Kings. So he is from California. He be closer to home. Even though the Lakers and Clippers was trying to get him, he's pretty much closer to home there because he's from California. So he's going to the Kings. The Bulls end up getting shooting guard Chris Durante, who was drafted in 2021. So he's a third-year player. Drafted in the first round, too, at that. We'll see what that translates. Clippers been very busy since free agency started. Guard James Harden agreed to a 2-year deal with the Clippers worth $70 million. Derrick Jones, who was with the Mavericks, agreed on a 3-year deal worth $30 million with the Clippers. Mo Bamba agreed to a 1-year deal with the Clippers. Kevin Porter Jr. signed a 2-year deal with the Clippers. He was playing overseas. Wow, because he was unique thing about him. He was on the Rockets. He had a domestic case with Kiersey Gierske, formerly of the Chicago Sky, and then got traded to the Thunder Wave, and he was playing overseas since then. Now he's back with the Clippers, 2-year deal with the Clippers. Small forward Najee Marshall reaches a 3-year, $27 million deal with the Mavericks. He kind of places Derrick Jones, who just, like I said, jumped ship. He's coming over from the Pelicans. Wizards also signed from the Pelicans center Giannis Valanciunas on a 3-year deal. So that's 2 Pelicans players that was with them. Now they're gone to a different team. Guard Cartavius Caldwell Pope is heading to Orlando on a 3-year deal. Gary Harris agrees to a 2-year deal with the Magic. Center Goga Badays is returned to the Magic on a 3-year deal. Mo Wagner agrees to a new deal for 2 years. Forward Jonathan Isaac agrees to a 5-year deal, contract extension. Franz Wagner gets the max 5-year rookie deal to stay in Orlando. Orlando been busy as well. They keeping their core together. They added some veteran presence like Gary Harris and Contavious Caldwell Pope. And they keeping most of everybody together. Andre Drummond is joining the 76ers on a 2-year deal. He was last with the Bulls. This is his second stint with them because he played with them in 21-22. So he's back with the 76ers. Guard Kelly Oubre Jr. is staying with the 76ers on the 2-year deal. Tyrese Maxey agreed to a 5-year deal, 204 max contract with the Sixers. Paul George decided on a 4-year, 212 max contract with the Sixers. So now you got Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid as the big three. Can they win the championship? Can they do it? We shall see in the next upcoming season. Eric Gordon also signed with the 76ers on a minimal deal. Center Mason Plumlee agrees to a 1-year deal with the Suns. Pistons signed Cade Cunningham to a 5-year, 225 rookie max extension. They also signed Tobias Harris on a 2-year deal worth $52 million. Patrick Williams returns on a 5-year deal with the Bulls. So he's staying with the Bulls. Kevin Love signed a 2-year deal staying with the Heat. And I know people were sad about this, but free agent center Isaiah Hartenstein agrees to a 3-year, $87 million deal with AKC. The Knicks had offered 4 years for $72.5 million, so he took the greater money, less years, greater money, and went there, which made some people mad. I know it made Stephen A. upset because Hartenstein is he can guard. He was developed into the greatest center of all. Can be able to guard the perimeter as well as inside the paint and be very, very versatile. Cavs and Donovan Mitchell agreed to a 3-year, 150 max extension. Celtics Jason Tatum agrees to a 5-year, 314 extension with a player option and trade kicker. And they also agreed to the Celtics give a 4-year deal with guard forward Derek White, $125.9 million extension. Xavier Tillman gets a 2-year deal with the Celtics. The Celtics owner WYC Grossback plan to sell majority stake, but I think the team gonna stay in Boston. This is after y'all won the record. Y'all broke the record for most championships with 18. Y'all 18th banner that y'all gonna be rising. Klay Thompson signing with the Mavericks on a 3-year deal worth $50 million. Warriors signed the Anthony Melton 1-year deal. Kyle Anderson a 3-year deal, $27 million deal with the Warriors. Warriors are also hiring Terry Stotts as the lead assistant, who had a 9-year run with the Trailblazers. Jerry Stackhouse, who was assistant, who was a G League and Southeastern Conference head coach since retirement. James Wiseman, the former Warrior, also was with the Pistons, head to Indiana on a 2-year contract, which in some cases I think if the Bulls was trying to go younger and I felt like the Warriors held on him too long, they could have went to and got Wiseman, who would have been a good backup, especially because we lost our backup center to Vucevic to the 76ers, Wiseman I think would have been a great choice. That 2-year contract in that regard, because like I said, we lost one of our greats to that. So it's like I think he would have been a good pickup for that. Summer League did kick off. So cause yeah, Summer League just started yesterday, I believe. Yeah, and with that being said, we had got our first game, the Sacramento Kings taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. With man, let's say Sacramento Kings too, so I think they got 2 teams in the summer league. But Bronny James only scored 4 points, 2 of 9, 0 for 3 from the field, 1 defensive rebound, 1 offensive rebound, 2 assists, 1 steal. Like I said, in 22 minutes of play. But this is his first game on there. And getting you acclimated to everything. So, welcome to the Summer League, Bronny. Welcome to the Summer League. But yeah, it did kick off. And the thing is, LeBron, on top of that, since they drafted Bronny James, LeBron just signed a 2-year, $104 million, even though he was trying to hold out to see if they get more impact players, but I guess not. That wait didn't last long at all, but he will potentially be able to play with his son and make history and, you know, probably go for another championship, even though he has 4. And you is the all-time scoring leader. We'll see. We will definitely see how it goes, where it goes. But yeah, they all the games did kick off for the Summer League. They kicked off yesterday, the California Summer Classic. So that's usually Sacramento Kings, Los Angeles Lakers, Golden State Warriors, Miami Heat, Charlotte Hornets, San Antonio Spurs. China national team as well. That goes on through the 10th. And then you got the Salt Lake City Summer League, which from July 8th to the 10th. And that'll feature the Cavaliers, Magic, Pelicans, T-Wolves, Grizzlies, Kings as well, Rockets, Lakers, Nets, Hawks, Nuggets, and Clippers. And as well as the Bulls. So, Summer League basically going on all the way up into July 22nd. But starting with the California Classic, which is going on right now. Salt Lake City goes on from July 8th to the 10th. And NBA 2K25 Summer League starts July 12th in Vegas and goes up to the 22nd. A lot of action, right? A lot of action, right? I definitely agree. So we got a lot of action going on there. And more about LeBron's deal. It's below the max, but aids the Lakers cap. So we'll see what that is. Free agent forward Miles Bridger agreed to a 3-year deal, worth $75 million contract to return to the Charlotte Hornets. Um, we got Brandon. That means he got Brandon Miller, LaMelo Ball, and Miles Bridges, the core players on there. So, hey. Dario Saric agreed on a 2-year deal worth 10.6 million deal and a player option with the Denver Nuggets. So he'll be behind 3-time NBA MVP Nikolai Jokic. We'll see how that goes. And in the Olympic news, no Luka in the Olympic qualifier as Giannis and Greece defeated Luka in, was it Slovenia? Yeah, Slovenia. In the qualifying round, so no Luka in there. In the WNBA, so we got Angel Clark. Wow, Angel Clark. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese headlining the Team WNBA squad this year. They're headed to the WNBA on there with their exceptional play. They was voted by players, coaches, and fans as far as headlining that the WNBA squad. So they there. You also got Nika Ogunwe, 6-time all-time star Dewana Bonner, Alea Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, which that gives Indiana more selections in All-Star, with the All-Star game with 3. And you also got Brianna Jones, Atlanta Dreams, Lissa Gray, Los Angeles Sparks, Darnisha Hamby, New York Liberty Jarquel Jones, Minnesota Lynx, Kayla McBride, and Dallas Wings Eric Aguwe on there. So that's what's up. And then, of course, you got Team USA, Taurasi, Chelsea Gray, Brittany Grine, Joelle Lloyd, Kelsey Plum, and Alyssa Thomas. But the starters will be determined by the coaches, the respective head coaches of the All-Star game. So, we'll see with the WNBA versus Team USA format that they've been going with. Now, more on Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Caitlin Clark notches the first triple-double by a WNBA rookie. Let me say that again. She notches her first triple-double in WNBA history by rookie, which is good. Also got the win in Saturday's 83-78 victory over the first place New York Liberty in Indiana. Clark had pulled down her 10th rebound at the 7:07 mark of the fourth quarter, giving her the triple-double. She had 19 points, a season-high 13 assists, and 12 rebounds in that game. And it's crazy because she wears number 22. She reaches that triple-double in the 22nd game of her WNBA career. And like I said, it's the first triple-double in Fever history going back to the launch of the franchise in 2000. Clark had 17 triple doubles in her college career at Iowa, and the Hawkeyes won those games. But I think it's because they're starting to click more and more. Definitely started clicking more and more. Angel Reese, on the other hand, gets her 12th double-double. Now it's tied with Candace Parker as far as consecutive double-doubles all the time. They do play today against Seattle Storm again at 5 o'clock. So, can she break the record today? Can we see, we're going to see a new name on the total board, but her last game, Clark went ballistic. I mean, not Clark, Reese went ballistic. 27 points, 13 rebounds, and even knocked down 2 3-pointers in that game. She shot the ball, which most people is used to her just staying inside, but she shot the ball. She shot the ball twice and was 2 for 2 from 3-point range in that game. Kennedy Carter, on the other hand, went crazy as well. She had 33 points. They combined for 62 points between the two, which those teams, they developing a chemistry like no other in that game. Definitely developing a chemistry like no other. And right now, as it stands, both the Sky and the Fever are in the playoffs as it stands right now, if the playoffs will start today. Chicago's on a 2-game winning streak. So yeah, both of those are here in the playoffs, 7th and 8th respectively. So if that's the case, we might end up seeing that matchup close, depending on how everything goes. But that's definitely what's going on. We got the Atlanta Dream taking on the Connecticut Sun today, who are sitting 16-4. Dallas Wings, who's struggling this season at 5-16, taking on the Las Vegas Aces, who's at 12-7, and Phoenix Mercury taking on the Los Angeles Sparks later today. Those are games that's all happening today, so be sure to check them out. Let's rack it up. Lynx Nafisa Carla sits with plantar fasciitis issue, and so she'll sit. That was Saturday's game she missed. We'll see as that goes on. Australian basketball will stare down Father Time after confirmation that 43-year-old Opal star Lauren Jackson and veteran Boomers guard Matthew Dellavedova will play in Friends. So that was confirmed. It was confirmed Sunday. This month's Olympics 4-time medalist Jackson returning after she had retired with deliberated knee soreness ahead of the 2016 games. So that's there. But we'll see. Welcome back to the Australian Games. Dream guard Jordan Cantor ruled out until Olympic break. Jordan Cantor has been ruled out after suffering a broken finger against the New York Liberty on June 30th. She'll be reevaluated in coming weeks. Check that out. So we'll see how it goes, where it goes from there. Until then, I catch y'all on the next edition of Dragon Sports Live. See y'all again. Peace out.
out. You did.